So.
Why did the Bermuda Triangle? I remember when I was a kid, the Bermuda Triangle was a hugely dangerous big news zone that I heard about regularly.
That or quicksand was going to get me.
Yeah, every 80s TV
the
show.
Bermuda Triangle being huge.
Oh, yeah. You were scared to death of that shit. If you were going to, I don't care. If you're going to the Virgin Islands or wherever, don't fly over the Bermuda Triangle.
I have not heard about it in 20 years. Like, I haven't heard about something going down in the Bermuda Triangle.
I think we all got GPS and it fixed that whole problem.
Just go around it.
It's like how Seinfeld doesn't work if they all have a cell phone the whole goddamn time. Like, same thing for Bermuda Triangle. You give all those boats, planes, and shit GPS. It's like, it disappeared. No, it went down right fucking here. Right fucking here. Drunk captain every time.
Yeah,
it's dangerous on the fucking water. People go down and never come back. I'm terrified of the water. I would rather go to space. I find that less terrifying than deep within the ocean.
I find them parallels.
Yeah,
space, it gets you a little more alone. It's easier to get rescued in the water, but it's the same sort of like, this craft is a life support system that I absolutely need, and it's really under-equipped for the task.
Yeah, you're in a bubble no matter what.
The whole ocean's pushing on it.
I don't know. The deep ocean's pretty fucking spooky too. The shit you see down there, the creatures down there, the different evolution down there is so bizarre.
That's
and
what
for the longest time we were like misunderstanding when they first started like pulling up all those deep sea fish. Like scientists and people were like, "There's a bunch of hideously ugly fish at the bottom of the sea," and it's like, actually, they're normal looking, actually kind of spooky fish. It's dragging them up through a million atmospheres of pressure for them, just gooifying them into like a fat fish or a blobfish. Yeah,
they called it the blobfish. I don't think it looks like that when it's
have you seen a picture of it like in the sea? It doesn't.
They call it the sexy fish now. Yeah. Down below, it's very handsome. See, it's dying a painful. It's dying a painful death right now.
Oh, it's
like oh, well, fair.
Yeah,
it died a painful death there.
Yeah, see, it's not like it's never swimming.
Like a courtroom fucking artist drawing what a flatfish would look like in the wild.
Tell
Zach's
me what the
pulling
man
up pictures of my high school girlfriends.
like.
What the fuck?
My God, it looks like a burn victim that got a new face.
Is that what it looks like? Taylor, you assured me it was attractive underwater.
No, not an attractive. This is a one that's been pulled up.
That's a handsome fish.
It looks more normal fish. It's not a good looking fish. It looks more like it doesn't have this like pussy, like outside
raw chicken look.
Yeah, something like this.
Okay,
there's a fish.
Okay. Yeah, it's not a looker.
No, I mean, like
if you're gonna take, you can tell the look on his face. Please don't take me up there.
Yeah,
yeah.
That fish only managed to mate because it's in the darkness.
Yeah, well, it's like drawing a fish from memory. The first three ones, so like this guy right here, that one we just showed you. Now draw him. You're like,
yeah. I mean, it has little spikes on it. You can tell that's for something. It's a real fish. You know?
What is the temperature down there?
It's got to be
cold,
terrible. It's got to be freezing.
Right?
Freezing balls.
Yeah.
Is it below freezing? That sounds crazy, but pressure does things to melting or freezing, doesn't it?
And salt. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, and salt. That's true also. Yeah.
I don't. Damn, this is one of those questions that I'm like, I don't know, but I should probably. How fucking cold?
Oh, right, Taylor. I think less of you, quite frankly. If you don't know the temperature at the bottom of the Marianas Trench, kind of fucking person.
39 degrees, he says.
You'd be surprised how useful that is most of the time.
39 degrees or 4 Celsius.
Conversation at the bank.
Ian Zierig from 90210 called yesterday, and he was like, Travis Bell, Ian Zierig. I'm like, Sharknado. It is like 90210. I'm like, okay. And he goes,
was he in Sharknado also?
He was the main character of Sharknado. He was, and there's they use his license plate from 90210, which says I ate a Ferrari 4RE, and they used it in Sharknado. So whenever he goes and does Comic Cons, he sits there and signs license plates. So,
but he prefers the association of 90210 than that.
Yeah, probably. But Sharknado was kind of fun for him. So
they're still making them. I'm not sure how that.
Really?
Yes, yeah. I don't know how that thing took off and became a sort of so wacky and bad. It's good, and people wanted to see him. Although I'm gonna watch the Meg 2. I want to see Jason Statham attack that giant megalodon again. Did you see the preview for that?
I don't know what Meg 1 is.
Okay, so the idea is that there's a megalodon and it's
giant shark, right?
In modern times, and Jason Statham has to fight it. Well, in the second, he killed the first one, and
of course he did.
You need Jason Statham for that.
You gotta remember he was an Olympic diver. Don't forget, okay? He has aquatic skills.
That's going to be integral.
In the
who's got him on speed dial? Like, dude, Megalodon, call Jason Statham.
Like, like, I'll do it. Like, what's he gonna do? Like,
how does he kill it? Is it a knife fight?
All right, so in the preview, obviously there's just like it's preview.
Is there a pun about making it extinct?
He's on a jet ski, like revving the jet ski up, and he's got like a bunch of what look like lances or ballistas on his back and a quiver, and he's gonna like throw them at the shark, or like maybe they're like explosive tipped or something. But he's like riding at the shark like full speed
on a Sea-Doo.
On a Sea-Doo, yeah. And he's in his wetsuit with all the missiles on his back.
Is he shirtless a lot? He's 56. Can he still do shirtless lead acting parts?
I'm sure he can. I mean, I don't see why not. He's always been super fit. And like I said, he was an Olympic athlete.
Yeah.
Was he really? Did you?
Yeah, he was a diver.
Oh, I thought that was part of his character you just made up for the movie.
No. I'm saying that's why. Look at that
big shark.
What in the heck?
Oh, he's on a dock.
See, he's kicking it in the nose.
Foot up. Yeah.
He's kicking it in the nose when they're sensitive.
The most, that's like the most pristine dock I've ever seen in my life. Minus that board, it's broke.
Look at the CGI nails that are stuck in the bottom right corner. Yeah, I don't know about that. But yeah, there you go. This is from Meg 2. See, he's got this like these like little.
Did he fail to kill it the first movie, or is there a second one?
If I remember correctly, he killed it in the first movie, but clearly there are more of them, and I think perhaps an entire ecosystem of gargantuan beasts, deep within the Earth's oceans.
I bet it's like they find out that like first one I killed was it, baby, and then like this one's gonna be even more ridiculously large. Yeah. Well, thank God he's on the case. Man, what a stupid ass movie.
You know what?
Watch it. Kind of neat.
It's one of those movies that is Chinese produced. So there's the ubiquitous, unexplained, pretty Chinese lady who's there for all the technical stuff, who has a little bit of an accent, but not much. Yeah,
I'm good with
the blue whale is the biggest animal to have ever existed on Earth in all of Earth time. It happens now. Mm-hmm. It's I see that megalodon, and I'm like, blue whales are bigger, and they're real, and you can see.
Yeah, and blue whales though aren't scary. Like we're not even on their radar. Like if they're going by you, right? Like they don't.
And you don't have to call Jason Statham when you see a blue whale. Like,
no. Kill one though.
Like, he could kill one, and he'd go to prison.
Yeah, he could.
I would imagine you can't just kill blue. Or where would you go to prison? You're in the middle of the ocean. They're probably just really hard to kill.
Put him in one of those water.
What Zach is killing it with the pictures tonight.
Dude,
has he just been on board with cars and license plates and now
way to be there, Zach. Let's
so what does he have, like some sort of search engine? I don't know how he does it.
Oh, come on. He's been Johnny on the spot. There's even a
No, I love it. He's great. I'm saying you're
yeah.
You know what? There could be something bigger than the blue whale. We don't not that exists now, unless it's.
I wonder if there's some squid or something like Portuguese man of war, like not heavier but longer.
They talk about how little of the ocean is discovered. Like there's got to be millions of things we don't know about. Like,
yeah, but they're all stupid, right?
It could be cool. We
maybe. Like, oh yeah, this fish is just like some other fish but slightly different. We haven't seen.
But like that's like 150 years ago, they didn't know about all those cool like bioluminescent things. At the very bottom that had like anglerfish and all that. Like they just
I don't know why they glow in the dark. They should have seen them.
Well, they didn't go down far enough. But now we go down far enough and we go, oh, look at these the deepest sea fish. That's just the deepest sea fish so far. And
then the sub you're in implodes, and then it's over.
Yeah. And then you don't even get to see the Titanic, and you'll be like a side point on a future
crowdfund your submersible and everything will be fine.
No,
all the other cool billionaires have good
materials.
At first, they made it seem like this was a one of a kind submersible, and like, it goes deeper than anything. And it was like, yeah, except for that one that James Cameron has. Oh, and the one that the Oceanography Institute has, and the Navy. Oh man, the Navy goes so deep.
Wait, the Navy has one?
Yeah,
I think they've got like the little drones that go down for submarine rescue.
Isn't there some guy who like was a video game or like a tech guy who has a ridiculous sub? He owns the
Gabe
record for the
Notch,
lowest one.
right?
Is it
Isn't
not?
Is it Notch or is it Gabe Newell
It's
from
Gabe.
Gabe
Gabe?
Newell. It's Gabe Newell. I think
Gabe.
you guys told me he owns the record in every single C for lowest guy. To
Yeah.
Really?
At one
That's
point, he held that. I don't
That's
know if that's
incredible,
been
isn't it?
surpassed.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
That's such a rich person's hobby.
Yeah, but that's sweet to be like
I'm
just to
gonna check
see
out the
that
Mariana
James,
Trench.
like he's just like he has nothing better to do in life than to be like James Cameron just took my record in the Indian Ocean. Not for long, and then it's like, he's just gonna do that.
Yes, we'll be like, we shall dive now.
Yeah, we shall dive because you all work for me on this yacht because I'm a
I wonder what the
billionaire.
pressure is in the sub when they go down. Like how? I don't know.
What do you mean?
It would have to be consistent.
ridiculous.
You mean
inside
in the
whole
sub?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Like,
then you know,
I
it
bet
takes
it gets
2 hours to go
pressurized
down.
in there.
But
Yeah,
takes
one
You think it's
10
one
hours to go up.
atmosphere?
Yeah, like this is. We're under like what, like 16 psi or something.
Oh, I don't
12,
think so.
16.
Like I think I've seen them shake a soda and open it, and the bubbles don't even come
Oh.
out because you've seen that too, right?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I'd like to know. And also, I have an altitude watch. If you take a plane up, you're at like 8,000 feet. Like that's the equivalent air pressure for when you fly in an airplane. At
I've flown in
32,000.
not a private jet, but a private prop plane when we went
Mhm.
from like here to PA that time to do some stuff. And the bags of potato chips that were normally look regular because we're at altitude and the pressure in the cabin was low, they were all puffed out, like they're ready to pop. It
Yeah.
was that was pretty neat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I guess
left
it's not
chips in the back
an
of the car
atmosphere.
driving back from Colorado once, and they exploded. Like,
Really?
when we got back
On the
like,
ground.
Midwest. Yeah.